I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school children will study it. As I am telling you, years from now, school ch Children
It's making me think that I should never have come here. I can offer you lies, I can tell you goodbye, I can tell you I'm sorry, but I can't tell the truth, dear. And what if I could? Would it do any good? You'll still never get to see the contents of the shoebox. The shoebox of lies. The shoebox. The shoebox of lies. Just for 1990, and it's 1994. Leave this world behind me, 'cause you don't love me anymore. Sunshine, go away today. Don't feel much like dancing. Some man's gone, he's tried to run my life. Don't know what he's asking. He tells me I better get in line. I can't hear what he's saying. When I grow up, I'm gonna make him mine. He's a dude I've been paying. How much does it cost? I buy it. The time is all we lost. I try it. He can't even run his own life. The damn to feel run mine. Sunshine, sunshine, go away today. I don't feel much like dancing. Some man's gone, he's trying to run my life. Don't know what he's asking. Looking starts to make me wonder away. The fruits of what I do, I'm going. He says I love him for all his faith. He's got cards he ain't showing. How much does it cost? I buy it. A dime is all we lost. I try it. He can't even run his own life. But damn, the feel on fire. Sunshine. Sunshine, go away today. Don't feel much like singing. In this old world, she's gonna turn around. Brand new bells will be ringing.
There'll be no strings to bind your hands, not if my love can bind your heart. And there's no need to take a stand, for it was I who chose to start. I see no reason to take me home. I am old enough to face the dawn. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave me, oh baby. Just call me angel light will be dim, so it won't matter anyhow. If morning's echo says we've sinned, well, it was what I wanted now. And if we're victims of the night, I won't be blinded by the light. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave me, oh baby. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Then slowly turn away. I won't beg you to stay with me through the tears of the pain of the years. Oh baby, 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 baby. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave me, oh baby. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheek before you leave me, baby, oh baby.
What if there's only one woman for everybody, you know? I mean, what if you get one woman and that's it? Unfortunately, in my case, there was only one woman for her.
What are you talking about? One woman. That's like saying there's only one flavor of ice cream for you. Let me tell you something, Ross. There's lots of flavors out there. There's Rocky Road and cookie dough and bing, cherry vanilla. You can get them with Jimmy's or nuts or whipped cream. This is the best thing that ever happened to you. You got married. You were like, what, 8? Welcome back to the world. Grab a spoon.
I honestly don't know if I'm hungry or horny.
Stay out of my freezer.
Grab a spoon. You know how long it's been since I grabbed a spoon? Do the words "Billy, don't be a hero" mean anything to you? You know, here's the thing. Even if I could get it together enough to, to ask a woman out, who am I gonna ask?
pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum, and they charged the people $1.50 just to see 'em. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey, farmer, farmer, put away the DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, or leave me the birds and the bees. Please, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, I heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. I said, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot.
Business
you guys don't understand is, for us, kissing is as important as any part of it.
Yeah, right. Serious?
Oh, yeah. Everything you need to know is in that first kiss.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think for us, kissing is pretty much like an opening act, you know? I mean, it's like the stand-up comedian you have to sit through before Pink Floyd comes out.
Yeah, and it's not that we don't like the comedian. It's just that that's not why we bought the ticket.
You see, the problem is, though, after the concert's over, no matter how great the show was, you girls are always looking for the comedian again. You know, I mean, we're in the car, we're fighting traffic, basically just trying to stay awake.
Yeah, well, word of advice. Bring back the comedian. Otherwise, next time you're going to find yourself sitting at home listening to that album alone.
Are we still talking about sex?
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too. You're still in bed at 10 and work again at 8. You burned your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mother warned you there'd be days like these, but she didn't tell you when the world was brought down to your knees. And I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before, I'll be there for you. 'Cause you're there for me too. No one could ever know me, no one could ever see me. Since you're the only one who knows what it's like to be me. Someone to face the day with, make it through all the rest with. Someone I always laugh with, even though I was my best with you. Yeah. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, even your year.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Saturday night. Here we are back again for yet another Fast 50 quiz. And what a fun evening we have lined up for you tonight. It's Friends time, everybody. Everybody's favourite TV show. There's a fair chance you've been binging it in recent weeks as we face this lockdown due to the virus going around the world. And due to popular demand, we are doing a Friends online Fast 50 quiz. Now, off the bat, I'm going to tell you straight away that you can forget about questions such as who plays Rachel Green and things like that, okay? What is Joey's favourite food? No, we're doing none of that. Tonight, we are going to test you on your Friends knowledge. This is going to be the toughest Friends quiz you have ever undertaken. Now, the good news is, of course, that all of the questions are multiple choice. That means you can take an absolute guess at every single question. But I've come up with some right stinkers because we've got tons of prizes tonight and a really good top prize to give away. And frankly, we feel that a really good, knowledgeable and big Friends fan should be the winner this evening. Sincere apologies. We don't know what went on with the sound, but some sort of gremlin got in the system and was crackling away. So when you were enjoying the Friends playlist that we had for you, I'm really sorry if it went a little bit haywire, but hopefully we're nice and clear again. So let's have a quick look at the feed and see what is going on over here. Good evening to Jim and Gaz and the Bakers all joining us there. Who else have we got? Catalin. Can we switch to Zoom instead of YouTube? No, not at all, Catalin. We're not doing it that way, mate. So Zoom is purely there so we can flick over to it every now and again and wave at a few of you and see how you're all getting on. We're not putting me onto Zoom because it just becomes too complicated and a bit of a mess. And also we have problems with sound on that page as well. So we're keeping it simple. And so watch me and stick Zoom on if you want. But please join the Zoom room. I have put the link on the Facebook page. The code is there. We will flick over to the Zoom room in a minute and see who is there so that we can just say hello face to face. It's nice for me to see you as much, I'm sure, as it is for you to see me. Hello, Tibby. You can still hear the gremlin. Anybody else hearing any problems? I've got Addy the sound man on here, so he looks like he's happy. If he says there's a problem, then there is a problem. But everybody else seems to be okay. Good evening, Matt. Good evening to Anna. Right, let's have a look and see what. Thank you, Gary. Keep you posted because we're just doing our best here. I am at the moment on my own in the home office, so if there's any problems, I have got Addy, my sound guy, who is a whiz, and I can quickly chat to him and sort things out. But hopefully, we're all good. Thanks, Tibby. Thank you, Tibby. Right, what happened on Wednesday? Wow, what a quiz we had on Wednesday. Let's go and have a look at the scoreboard. Wowzers, it was so exciting. Now, the man to beat in these Fast 50 quizzes is Mircea Bula, he calls himself. And the guy is a tremendous quizzer. He's a regular at our Big British Bucharest quiz. When we're normally in the pubs and the clubs. And he has been doing very well since we kicked these quizzes off. He's won 3 of them so far. He's the only person to have won 3, and he almost won his 4th on Wednesday night. It came down to the very, very final question, which had multiple answers, so there were lots of points up for grabs. And Bula had a 14-point lead. Was it a 14-point lead? 14-point lead going into the final question. And whatever happened, he was overhauled by both Sylvie.Lee and Miss Marple, and he dropped down to 3rd. There was a tie essentially in 2nd place, but we split you if you're on a tie depending on how quickly you answer the previous question. And it turned out that young Sylvie.Lee took our top spot, winning herself a 200 lei voucher for GBR Tronic. So well done to you. Look at that, just 1 point. In fact, there were only 5 points separating the top 5. So it was a hell of a quiz and very, very exciting. And it all came down to that very last question, which was, really good fun. Let's have a look at a few of you from... Is it going to open up? Let's have a look at you here. There we go. Now I'm coming back to me because it locked. Have we got gremlins in the system tonight? I do hope not. We're going to go back to these pictures in a second. We've got so much loaded up for you tonight. There we go. So many things, different things happening. But let's start with some pictures from you guys on Wednesday. So look at this, young fans. It's really nice to hear this. Obviously, we started this for our regulars from the quiz night in Bucharest and in Timișoara. But it's so lovely to hear that families are joining in, and even if the kids don't understand half the questions, they're just enjoying, coming together with their family, pushing buttons, pushing my nose, obviously, and just generally having fun. Your winner is in the top centre there, Sylvia. Well done to you. Enjoying a can of silver. Well done you. I drink and I know things, and clearly she did. Will she do well tonight? Well, who knows? I have no idea who's going to win tonight. I honestly don't know if Bula knows Friends, or who might, be the Friends expert. We will find out as we go. But here's how you score points. Now, we have got lots and lots of people joining us for the first time, and welcome to you. The game is very, very simple to play. Simply 50 questions back to back. They are all multiple choice. They will have anywhere between 2 and 5 possible answers, and all you've got to do is click on the right answer. If you click on the right answer, you get 5 points. It's as simple as that. Now, we do have some questions throughout the quiz which have more than one correct answer. So, for example, a very simple question could be something like, what are the name of the 3 main female cast members, or something like that, and you would have to find them all. Okay, for every one on those questions that you get right, you get 5 points, but beware, because if you do click on a wrong answer on one of those multiple answer questions, all of your scores drop down to 1 on that particular one. So you could, if there's 3 answers, you can get a maximum of 15, but of course, if you get one wrong, you only get 1 point for the other 2, so you'd only get 2 points. So we can have big swings there. 0 if you get something wrong, you don't get any minus points. And we have a speed bonus on every single question, which is 3, 2, 1. 3 points if you're the fastest, 2 points if you're second fastest, and 1 point if you are the third fastest. And as you saw from Wednesday, those speed points, they can actually win you the quiz if you are quick. Now, in order to be quick, all you've got to do when you enter an answer, you can change your mind, but if you are sure of your answer, there is an enter button. You can tap that straight away, and that will lock in your answer very quickly. You get 15 seconds to answer, and when the 15 seconds is up, whichever answer you have tapped on last, if you haven't pressed enter, that will be the one that's selected. Okay, so to be nice and quick, just click enter. That's how you get those bonus points. Back over to the feed. Anybody else coming in? So, Adi Vassal Man, as I say, the bakers are on. Amal, good evening to you. Awana wishing Jamie a happy birthday, and it is Jamie's birthday today, so happy birthday to you. The Battle of the Bakers is on, and I think it will be a complete travesty if Jamie does not win. Let's have a quick look. Vlad, sorry. First time, where do you click the answer in this feed? Okay, right, you don't play on the feed, on the YouTube stream that you're watching, mate. What you need to do is go to myquiz.org, and if you have joined Patreon, if you just look on the notifications page there, you will see the code, okay? The code that you require to enter on myquiz.org. It's very simple. So have me on one laptop or your TV, and then using your mobile phone or a tablet or a second laptop, play on myquiz.org. So you've got a few minutes, mate. So don't worry about the countdown, which is under 6 minutes, because it will be a manual start. You've got the code, good stuff. Head off then, Vlad. Just go to myquiz.org. Very simple. Enter the code and you'll see the quiz there. Just enter and you will be in. We've got 118 people joining us at the moment, so lots and lots of players. I've got a little feeling it could be the record tonight. I don't know. So what are we going to give away? Well, we have got an awful lot of prizes, starting with the big one. I mean, this is such an amazing prize. We're so grateful to this wonderful bunch of restaurants that have come together. Obviously, restaurants are shut at the moment, so these 5 restaurants have come together in order to be able to create a delivery service, which means that if you want to order from one or more of these 5 restaurants here, you can put in one order and the entire delivery will come to you at once. So it doesn't matter if you only like Mexican and someone only likes Thai food or Italian or whatever, you can mix it all up. So Centane, Duna, Banjo Jack, Karishma and Altarito. These 5 restaurants, our winner tonight will receive a 300 lei gift voucher for home delivery. Now, that is a huge amount of food. So hopefully it will be, well, if it's a family that wins it, great. But if it's you that wins it, you'll just have to load up your fridge and you've got dinner for 3 or 4 nights. Runner-up will win a 100 lei gift voucher, which is plenty of money to buy a nice dinner for 2. So, yeah, all we'll say is please support your local restaurants, your local shops. I always say it. Local businesses are in trouble. We were in trouble. You're helping out me by doing these quizzes, but please consider every now and again maybe ordering from one of these 5 restaurants and just let them know you're from the quiz, because that will keep them happy and hopefully keep them as one of our sponsors. So yeah, first and second, you get dinner, but we've got a ton of spot prizes to give away tonight, and we are going to spread them throughout the quiz. Let's have a look at what we're going to give away. So if you win tonight, as well as that free 100 lei voucher, you will win the picture frame. It's a mirror with the picture frame from Monica's apartment. So you'll get that. Second place is going to get one of those charge cables. It's good for iPhone or Android devices because it's adjustable. So you get a friend's cable. What did we give for third? Third, are going to get the memo board and pen. So it's a nice whiteboard that you can hang up, and you know, it's wipe clean. So that's good fun. And then we start spreading the prizes that we have through the quiz. So 25th, a set of commemorative Friends magnets. Then we go to 50th place. If you finish in 50th place, we'll give you a Friends neck pillow. 75th place, it doesn't include the pen, I'm afraid, but you will get that planner, that desk planner, which is pretty cool. So you just write. Basically, it's got the 7 days of the week on there, and you can just write not doing much on each of them when you get this, if you're still in lockdown, I guess. And then we go all the way down to 125th place. We have got, at the moment, 134 players, so we know we're going to have someone finishing in 125th place. And they will receive a Friends t-shirt, the exact t-shirt that you can see there. That will be yours. Now, we will get these prizes to you no matter where you are in the world. We do apologise if you win tonight and you're outside Bucharest and you can't claim the dinner voucher, but you are welcome to pass it over to somebody that you know that lives in the city. Oh, 100th place, I completely missed. My favourite little prize on here, actually, the really nice glass espresso cups, okay? 2 of them, that goes to 100th place. So look at that, 8 prizes, everybody's got a chance of winning. You can try and be tactical if you like to try and win them, but loads and loads of stuff to give away. Some of you are sending me messages asking for the code. Now, if you are a Patreon, you can find the code quite easily and quickly on the notifications page on Patreon. We're not going to start until everybody is in because the numbers are flying in at the moment. Everybody's signing in at the last minute. Hello to Adrian, Anna, Mihaela. Adrian is playing. Good evening to Craig as well. So what else have we got going on? Well, look, the reason that we're doing Friends tonight, couple of reasons. Look, first of all, I wanted to do it at some point anyway. It was on the list. I have got a whole list of quizzes that I know you would like me to do. But this is the reason that we're doing it tonight, because we gave young Jamie a chance to choose any subject she liked. It is Jamie's birthday today, 17 today. Happy birthday to you from your mum and dad and all of your family, all of whom are playing along tonight, both in England and here. And I think you've got lots of friends that are logging in and playing as well. So it's the Battle of the Bakers and their friends and family as well. Yeah, sorry you can't have a birthday, but look, we'll try and have some fun tonight, and let's hope you win a prize at some point. And on that note, let's see if we've got anybody on Zoom, and we have got some people on Zoom. So look at this. It looks like a few of you have come in. Lots of people, by the looks of things. I will just close that. Lots of people that are, hello, you can wave. Lots of people are signing in without putting their camera on, and we simply won't put you on the screen if you haven't got your camera. So look, we've got a few people coming in. There is Jamie, top and centre, and she's doing her own Zoom, even though her mum and dad are sitting right next to her. She doesn't care. Hello, happy birthday to you, Jamie. Whoever's in the middle, we can only see your forehead, but that's absolutely fine. All you got to do is just move your your camera down a little bit, and then you can join in. Hello to everybody else. The microphone is off because it will. There you go. Bless you. Now we can see you. Hello, nice to have you. The microphone is off purely because it does mess up with the with me when I'm talking, but don't worry, we will come to and fro with you guys throughout the evening. If anybody else would like to join Zoom, go and find the details on the Facebook page. Now, something for the end of the quiz tonight. We're going to try something, and it's going to be this. Now, will this work? I don't know, but we're going to give it a go anyway, because it is Jamie's birthday and it's a Friends quiz, and we're all up for having fun. And this was suggested to us. Can we sing a song together? And I guess we can. So this is what's going to happen. At the end of the quiz tonight, we'd like you to stay on, don't sign off, and we will have a karaoke sing-along with I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts. What will happen is that the literal karaoke version of the song will appear on your screen. I'll pop it on the screen, and all we would like you to do, and we will give you time to do this because it will be at the end of the quiz, you're no longer playing with your phones or tablets or whatever, is please film yourself singing, dancing, miming. It doesn't matter if you don't want to sing, but just sing, dance, mime along to the song, because our sound man Addy is going to take all of those clips, if you would kindly send them to us, and he will put them all together, and we in the next few days will produce a music video for the Rembrandts Rembrandt song, I'll be there for you. But it is reliant on you guys. So please, tonight, we'll give you plenty of time to get your phones ready. Just sing, dance for 3 minutes, have a bit of a giggle, film yourself, and send those videos to me later on tonight. And let's see if we can make something, you know, a bit of fun. You know, we're really hoping it works. I'm going to join in. I'm going to do it and make myself look a bit silly. You know, we've got to have some fun, right? We really have got to have some fun. So the countdown is finished and we are up to 170 players. That usually goes up in the last few seconds again. Hello to Jen over in Yorkshire in the UK. Who else do we have? Good evening to Logan, who's also celebrating his birthday today. Thank you for playing. Good luck to you as you play along tonight. Happy birthday, Logan, from lots of people. Horia tuning in, Catalin. Yeah, I know, Catalin, but we're not going to change anything now, mate, because we've got it as complicated as it needs to be. And Juana is already singing along. To Smelly Cat. Right, so these questions are tricky. No video questions tonight. As well as doing your video at the end, please take some pictures of yourselves tonight as you play along, because we do like to keep them together and put them in the folder. So please enjoy yourselves as much as you possibly can, and we will head into the quiz. Please remember, and I do say this every single time, even though the internet has been wonderful just lately, we are 100% reliant on it. It is a Saturday night, and you never know what could happen. We've been very lucky for recent weeks, and we haven't had any problems at all. But what I will say is, if there is a server dropout or a server problem with my quiz, please don't panic. Just refresh the page, and I apologize in advance if you miss a question. But I really hope that you don't, and I really hope that everything goes well. But who knows? Anyway, we're in for a fun night. We're going to start the quiz, and then we'll have a sing-song at the end of it. We're going to go non-stop all the way through, 50 questions, and good luck to you. Your feed will stay on over here, and the top 5 will keep appearing over here, although you will be able to see it in your screen as well. So let's go over and kick off this quiz for you. Good evening to Roberta, who just joined in as a Patreon as well. Thank you so much for signing up and joining us. Okay, here we go, everybody. And your first question is on the screen. Which character is the first to speak in the very first episode? Chandler, Monica, Ross, or Rachel? Chandler, Monica, Ross, or Rachel? Nice, easy one to get you started this evening, possibly. And look at this, actually, a bit of a split. There was 5 options. I forgot to mention Phoebe at the end. Don't worry about it. Monica is the very first to speak. She says, there's nothing to tell. It's just some guy I work with. That is the very first line in the very first episode. And take a screenshot, Family Terp. You are leading the quiz tonight after 1 question. Chris is playing tonight, having never watched Friends. Chris, let's see if you can beat anybody. This should be fun. See if you can beat Matt Ball. It's always fun to beat Matt Ball, isn't it? Who we got? Andre, Unagi, Bula is already there. And Tanal, you're all in the top 5 as we kick off the quiz tonight. Here comes question number 2. After Ross wishes to be married again and Rachel walks into Central Perk in a wedding dress, what does Chandler wish for? $1 million, Monica Bellucci to play for the New York Knicks, or a new car? So that famous scene where she walks in after Ross wanted to be married again, and then Chandler makes a wish. But what does he say? Let's have a look and see what you've gone for. Loads of you playing tonight. $1 million is the correct answer. Now, I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking this is an easy quiz. These are the easy questions to ease you in. I will say as well that I've tried to do them in chronological order as best as I can. So we are starting, as you've probably gathered, with the first episode, and we will go through the seasons. Please don't shout at me if I've managed to get episodes the wrong way round or something like that. It doesn't really matter. The questions hopefully are still viable. So we are going from the start of the first season to the end of the last season. Okay, your next question is coming up, and Unagi is in the lead on 14 points. Question number 3. With whom did Barry go on his and Rachel's honeymoon? Mandy, Miller, Mindy, or Mikey? Again, not too tricky. I'm sure you're all really happy so far with some of these questions, but they do get a bit tougher as we go further into the quiz. Okay, question number 3. Let's have a look and see how you answered. Mindy is the correct answer. 80.7% of you getting that one right. Unsurprisingly, not too tricky a question. And Family Terp, back to the top. You're on 19 points. Andre, you have 17. Valley, you have 16. Jamie doesn't share food, apparently. She has 15. You're tied with Alex at the moment on 15 as well. I will do a quick plug for our sponsors one beer later. I'm trying the Shakespeare one tonight, and it's very, very nice. Yeah, well recommended. They do deliver, remember, to your home. Okay, here comes your next question. Question number 4 of 50. What was the name of the coffee shop that Nana Althea used to hang out at with her friends? Was it called Central Perk, Java Joe's, Manhattan Mocha, or Grinders Cafe? Dear old Nana, to Monica and Ross, but where did she used to hang out with her friends when she was a young girl? Java Joe's is the correct answer, and 66.7% of you getting this one right. You guys are going to be clever tonight. I can see it. I can see it. Look at that. Impressive. Anyway, Family Terp, good start for you. 24 points out in the lead. Unagi on 21. Valley on 21. You are separated because Unagi got the last question slightly faster. Valley, 21, as I say. Piper Bell comes into the top 5, and Bula always hovering around that top 5. He knows Friends as well. Is there anything this man doesn't know? Let's have a look at the next question, number 5. In the one with Mrs. Bing, who kisses Chandler's mother? Ross, Rachel, Phoebe, or Joey? So who kisses Chandler's mum? Let's see what you've gone for. Choice of 4. The correct answer is Ross. 63.6% of you getting this right. So not fooling too many of you at the moment. These questions seem to be pretty easy for you. Let's hope I can catch you out with some later on. Some of you went for Joey, 32.4% of you, but no, it was Ross who kissed Chandler's mum. Good question for Valley there, and Unagi. They've gone to the top together, tied on 26, separated by a fastest finger only. Dana comes into the top 3. Well done to you. You're on 25. Piper Bell have 25. Bula have 25. And again, all 3 of you are separated purely on how quickly you answered the previous question. Here comes question number 6. In the one where the monkey gets away, who gets shot with a tranquilizer dart to save Marcel from animal control? Is it Ross, Joey, Phoebe, or Rachel? Ross, Joey, Phoebe, or Rachel? You guys are going to stay clever all the way through. Let's have a look and see how you did with that one. What did you go for? All right, bit trickier, 44.4%. So the majority of you got it right, and it was indeed Phoebe that got shot with the tranquilizer dart, and a bit of a split. Nobody believes Rachel did it. It wasn't Ross or Joey, it was Phoebe. Dan goes to the top. Well, look at how close this is. So we've got Dan and Alex and Unagi and Valley. You're all on 31 points, but as I keep saying, you are separated purely by how quickly you answered that previous question. And then Matt and Nikki coming into the top 5 as well. Matt is convinced they're going to win tonight, so no pressure, Matt. Now I've told everybody that. Question 7. Complete the Phoebe song lyric. They're tiny and chubby and so sweet to touch. They're too young to remember Starsky and Hutch. They're one part American and the other part is Dutch. Soon they'll grow up and resent you so much. They'll take your money, free time and such. That was a long question. But please complete the Phoebe lyric. I might have a couple of these in here tonight. They were fun to research. Yeah, you got it. Soon they'll grow up and resent you so much. The vast majority of you getting it right. 72.3% of you. Some of you actually thought that they were singing about Starsky and Hutch. I was just trying to find words that rhymed with much. So what's that done? Well, Dan now is out in the lead on his own. He's got 39, followed by the ever scary Bula on 36. He's tied with Unagi, Alex, and Valley, all tied in second place, split only by their fastest finger, and they all have 36. So, just like Wednesday, a nice close quiz. Here comes question number 8. Where does the museum send Ross, meaning he misses Rachel's birthday barbecue? Thailand, China, Japan, or South Korea? Where does he go? One of the easier questions, perhaps. Only easy if you know the answer, of course. And what have you gone for? 68%. I thought it might be higher than that. 68% of you getting it right. Bit of a split over the other 3 answers, but he did go off to China. And that was a great question for Matt and Nikki, who've jumped up into second place. Just 1 point now behind Dan. So, all right, Matt. Impressive so far. Trond comes into the top 5. They are on 41. Unagi and Bula drop down a couple of places, but they are still tied on 41 with Tron. So a tie for third place, separated just by fastest finger. So it's a close one tonight. I've got a feeling it's going to stay like this all the way. Here's your next question, number 9. When Ross makes a list of Rachel and Julie's faults, what is Julie's only flaw? Her accent, she lives too far away, she doesn't like dinosaurs, or she isn't Rachel. Okay, so only one thing goes on her flaw list. What is it? Okay, some of you thought it was her accent, but thankfully 86.7% of you getting this one right. Yeah, simply he says she's not Rachel. That's all he says, and that's why he decides to get rid of her. And what happened over on the score. So Dan still leads Matt and Nikki by just that 1 point. I've got a feeling these fast bonus points are going to really come into play tonight. So 1 point separates first and second. Bula in third on 46, still tied with Unagi and Valley both on 46. Question 10 of 50. What is Ross's occupation? Paleontologist, vet, periodontist, firefighter. What is Russ's occupation? Are we going to catch anybody out here? I doubt it. I don't think so. All right, let's see what you've gone for. Okay, look at this. Some of you jumping right in and going for paleontologist. We're talking about Russ, not Ross. Russ, the lookalike that Rachel dates. And finally, I've caught some of you out. He's actually a periodontist. And 37.9% of you did get that one right. So sometimes it pays to pay attention as opposed to being quick. Unagi goes into the lead now. He's now tied with Dan on 54. And I think maybe Dan and Matt and Nikki all taps the wrong answer there. Matt and Nikki are in third. Alex in fourth. And Ken Adams comes into the top 5. Well done you on 50 points. Just 4 points separate our top 5. Number 11. What colour was Rachel's dress in the high school prom video? Black, red, yellow or blue? Think back. Did you get it, Matt? Maybe you got it right. Maybe I'm selling you short. You just weren't quick enough. Pays to attend our quiz, doesn't it, Wana? Well done you. It was blue. Look at this. Nearly 80% of you know this. I don't get this. I would score so badly in this quiz, but you guys really do know your stuff. 79.4% remembered that her dress was blue. Unagi 59, Dan 59, Matt and Nikki 58, Alex on 56, and Ken is on 55. Chris is giving up already, but Chris, we've got spot prizes. You can win a girl's t-shirt just by coming 125th. Keep going, mate. I'm feeling you can do this. Come on. Question number 12. What does Phoebe start craving during her pregnancy? Charcoal, ice cream on toast, watermelon with eggs, or meat? Come on, Anna, you can do this. You can guess at every single one. Yeah, Charlie. A beer on me if you get 125th. See if you can do it, my man. So what have you gone for here? Meat is the correct answer. She drops all of her vegetarian ways and starts craving any meat that she sees. 86.1% of you getting that one right. Maybe far too easy. Good question for Matt and Nikki. Possibly getting a bonus there, but they were certainly fast. They've gone into the lead. This is the best quiz that they've had so far. 65 points, tied with Dan on 65, just ahead of him because they were faster. Unagi just 1 point behind on 64. Alex, 61. And we've got Crapbag coming into the top 5. Well done, you. You're on 60. 5 point spread over our top 5. Nice and close. Question 13. Monica categorizes her towels. How many categories are there? 11, 13, 15, 17. I'm positive you've all remembered these quiz questions from the contest. That great episode that had the contest. Well, let's find out. How did you go? Well, 57.8%. And I feel like anything close to 50 or 60% means that I've achieved something with a tricky question. But you're all so damn clever. Yes, it was 11. 11 is the correct answer. Dan jumps back into the lead, but he's tied with Matt and Nikki. A bit of a fight going on with those two, and it's all coming down to whoever's fastest on the previous question. Unagi, he's always been there. She's always been there. 69 points. Alex is still there on 66, and Crapbag on 65, still in 5th place. Still that 5 point spread over the top 5. No, Tibby. 125th is as far as we go. 14 in the one where no one's ready. Who is the last to finally leave the girls' apartment? Chandler, Ross, Rachel, Joey, or Phoebe? Choice of 5. Great episode. Great episode where, of course, Joey puts on all of Chandler's clothes. But who is the last person to finally exit the apartment? Ross is the correct answer, 47.3%. He opens the door for Rachel and she walks through, talking about her going commando as well. And he sort of goes, oh, and follows her out. And he is the last one to leave, despite having a go at everybody for being late. He's the last one to leave the apartment. Dan, good question for you. You're up in the lead by 1 point, 75. Unagi jumps up a little bit, 74. Alex on 71. Ken on 70. Sylvie.Lee, our previous winner, comes into the top 5. Matt and Nikki have dropped away. Can they come back? We will see. Question 15. Where does Pete take Monica on their first date? Rome, Paris, London, Amsterdam. Remember that? But where does he take her? Let's see what you've gone for. I love those early episodes. Love Jon Favreau as well. 62.2%, well done. Yeah, he asked her if she wants to go for pizza, and when she says yes, he flies her to Rome for pizza, as you do. 62.2% then. Dan, good answering again. You've still got that 1 point, tiny little lead over Unagi, who is on 79. Then a 3-point gap down to Alex on 76. Matt and Nikki have reappeared in 4th place. They've got 75. They are tied with Ken, separated purely by answering that previous question faster. So this is still close. Still that 5-point spread over the top 5. I'm positive it's going to stay this way right to the end. But try another question. 16. Where does Joey store books that scare him? Fridge, cooker, freezer, washing machine. Do you remember the book that scared him? I do go quiet because I like to watch what's going on over here, because I can see everything that you're doing. Yeah, some of you jumped in and went for the fridge, but it's not the fridge, it's the freezer. And it was The Shining. Well done, Andre. Yeah, he gets terrified of The Shining, and that goes into the freezer. 74.1% of you knowing that one. Unagi leads the way with a 3-point lead, 84 points. Alex has jumped up into second, though, 81. Matt and Nikki still in third on 80, with a tie. Aura coming into the top 5. Well done, you. And Sylvie.Lee also in the top 5. So a tie on 80 for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Unagi leads the way. Here comes question number 17. Multiple answers. Select the names of 3 of Joey's sisters. Your options are Rosanna, Mary, Angela, Cookie, Hannah, Gina. Joey's sisters. 3 of them are on there. 5 points for each one you get. See, Chris, you're moving on up, mate. Let's see what you've gone for. So the correct answers here are Mary, Angela, Cookie, and Gina. Cookie seems to be the one that kind of threw you. Hannah is actually my sister, the name of one of my sisters. Rosanna, no, just made that one up and threw it in. Most of the leaders did quite well there. Suunagi, yeah, got them all, 99. Alex got them all, 96. Dan on 95, tied with Matt and Nikki. They all got them. Sylvie.Lee still there on 95. So our first multiple answer question didn't really separate anybody. Interesting. Yeah, and that normally does the trick. Let's try another question. This is question number 18. What does Janice's ex-husband Gary sell? Does he sell cars, mattresses, cell phones, or swimming pools? He sells something, but what is it? Your time is up. The correct answer is mattresses. He is the mattress king. The mattress king. Look at that. 18, nearly 90% of you getting this. You guys, you're so clever. And it looks like the top 5 didn't change too much. Just a little bit. Unagi still with that 3-point lead. You, Alex, Matt, Nikki, and Dan have, and Aura, all broken the 100-point mark already after 18 questions. That's quite impressive. So it's just 4 points separating first from 5th. It goes Unagi, Alex, then Matt and Nikki, Dan and Aura, completing our top 5. Remember, we are giving away 8 prizes tonight. So keep going. You might get one of those spot prizes. Here comes number 19. What type of ball do Joey and Chandler use when they invent the game Fireball? Do they use a volleyball, bowling ball, baseball, or basketball? Easy for me to say. Volleyball, bowling ball, baseball, or basketball in the game Fireball. What do they use? Time is up. The correct answer is a bowling ball. How did you answer? Well, look at that. Only 31.6% of you getting this one right. It is a bowling ball. And there is, I think, Ultra Fireball. I don't know how that works. Someone I'm sure will tell me. But no, Joey comes out with a bowling ball and one of those torches, flamethrower things. And that's it. Lots of you went for baseball there. Incorrect. Alex jumps into the lead on 106. Matt and Nikki got that right. 105. They're tied in second place with Sylvie.Lee on 105. Unagi on 104. And someone dreaming, Mrs. Perry, on 102. I've got a story about Matthew Perry. We'll talk about it later. Question 20. When Ross proposes to Emily, what does he use as an engagement ring? Does he use candy, a twig, an earring, or a fossilized bone? When he proposes to Emily, Ross, what does he use as an engagement ring? Let's see how you deal with this one. The correct answer here is an earring. 49.7% of you getting it right. The rest of the answers were spread, so not too sure here. He takes out an earring that he'd been wearing to try and be cool and uses that instead. And take a screenshot, Matt and Nikki. You are top of the tree all of a sudden. 110 points leading the way. From Unagi on 109. Bula, we thought he'd drop back, but no, he's appeared again. 108. Valley on 106. And Alex on 106 as well, just separated separated by speed at the moment. What a close quiz we have. We're on to question number 21. Who was the second friend to find out about Monica and Chandler's relationship? Was it Phoebe, Joey, Ross, or Rachel? So when the two of them got together and were hiding their relationship, who was the second one of the friends to find out? Let's see what you've gone for. Kat is cheering for Charlie, who's got 22 points at the moment. Yeah, Rachel was the second person to find out, and just over half of you got this one right. Joey was the first and famously got taken into the bedroom because he was like, and then it was Rachel who overheard them talking on the phone. And then Phoebe, when she was in Ugly Naked Guy's flat, I think it was, looked up and saw them. And finally, it was Ross. He was the last person to find out. Matt and Nikki still have that 1 point advantage over Unagi. Bula closes in a little bit, 113. Thanks, Matt. I've been working on it. Valley on 111 and Alex on 111 as well. Here comes question number 22. What were Joey and Monica doing in his dream, leading him to think he is in love with her? Playing basketball, doing a crossword puzzle, cooking together, or yoga? They were doing something, but what was it? Your answers are flying in. Loads of people playing tonight. This is great. 59.4% of you getting this right. They were sat together doing a crossword puzzle. Someone tell me what the answer was that he got. Was it like dog or cat or something really ridiculously easy? I can't remember. Someone will remember. But let's have a look and see what that did to the scores. Matt and Nikki still out in the lead with a 1 point lead. Unagi in second place on 119. Bula, you've got 118 in third place. Valley in fourth on 116. And you are still tied with Alex on 116. Anyone know what the crossword answer was? Anyone want to jump in and tell me? Nobody? I'm sure someone's looking up now. Question number 23. Look at the picture. What was that character's name? Gary, Terry, Billy, or Mikey? Gary, Terry, Billy, or Mikey? What was his name? Answers coming in. The correct answer here is A, Gary. And let's see how you answered. He's too easy, isn't it? 75.6% getting it right. Some of you went for Mikey. Don't know. 76, nearly 76% of you getting it right. Matt and Nikki now have a 2 point lead. Maybe a little bonus point in there, possibly, for Matt and Nikki. Unagi in second on 124. Bula, you can't shake him. He's still in third on 123. So just one question could change everything here. Valley on 121 and Alex on 121. And this top five have been here for a while now. Can anybody push in and catch up? As we saw on Wednesday, it's easy to catch up and still win, even if you're behind. Here comes the next question, 24. What are the 3 types of ice that Phoebe provides for Rachel's surprise party? 3 answers. Your options are round, cubes, crushed, vanilla, and dry. What are the 3 types of ice that Phoebe provides for Rachel's surprise party? What a good episode that one was. Let's see what you've gone for. You're looking for 3 separate answers here. The correct answers, you're good. Cubed, crushed, and dry. She actually says it the other way around. She goes crushed, cubed, and dry. Those are the 3 that she produces. Some of you went for round. I don't know what round ice is. And I just put vanilla ice on there because I thought it sounded funny, and still 6.6% of you selected it. Matt and Nikki, in fact, everybody got that right at the top. Oh, look, we've got one new person. No, Matt and Nikki by 2, 141 to Unagi on 139. Alex then in third on 136, still tied with Valley. And welcome to Piper Bell, who comes into the top 5 on 135. And here is your halfway question, number 25. What was the destination for Ross and Emily's honeymoon that Rachel ended up going on by herself? Barcelona, Florence, Bruges, or Athens? So, where did Rachel go? I think she was going to go with Ross, wasn't she? And he never went. It does sound funny, Christian, and thank you for finding something I've done funny, because people don't generally. Athens is the correct answer, and nearly 74% of you getting it right. No, closer to 73% of you getting it right. Some of you went for Barcelona. Barely anyone said Bruges, which is a shame, because Bruges is one of my favourite cities. It's beautiful. You should go there when lockdown ends. Matt and Nikki, 146. Unagi, 144. Dan, back in, 142. Alex, 141. Valley, 141 as well. What did you do, Charlie? What did you do? You're saying you did. What did you do? Love to know. Number 26 coming up. We're past halfway now. It's another Phoebe lyric. I found you in my bed. How'd you wind up there? You are a mystery. Cuddly little bear, little black curly hair. A mystery I won't share. I can't help but stare. I get you, Charlie. It's awesome, isn't it? Lovely place. Lovely place. Let's have a look and see if you know your Phoebe lyrics, and you do. 76.6% of you getting this one right. She does indeed sing about a curly black hair. Make your own assumptions what she was exactly singing about. Matt and Nikki starting to extend a lead, but it's not much of a lead. But it is a lead, 153 to Unagi on 149, Dan on 147, Alex on 146, and Valley still tied with Alex on 146. Yeah, we were really selling Bruges tonight, but I don't know. In Bruges, what a movie. Watch that, and then you'll want to go. Even though lots of people die in it, but don't worry about it. Question number 27. Which friend teaches Phoebe to ride a bike? Is it Joey, Chandler, Ross, Rachel, or Monica? Joey, Chandler, Ross, Rachel, or Monica? She doesn't do very well to begin with. I've got a feeling this is going to be a high one. Let's see what you've gone for, guys. Ross is the correct answer. Actually, not everybody got it right. 66.9%, so nearly 67% of you knowing it was Ross, and a bit of a spread over everybody else. The second highest answer was Joey, but no, it was Ross that taught Phoebe how to ride her bike and used to run along with her as she went. Matt and Nikki still with 158, that 4-point lead over Unagi. Then Dan, Piper Bell moving on up, 151. You are tied with Valley, purely separated purely by who is fastest. So this really is anybody's quiz. Here comes question number 28. What item started a fire in Phoebe and Rachel's apartment? Was it candles, a toaster, hair straighteners, or an iron? Do you remember when they had the fire in the apartment and they had to move out? But what did it turn out started the fire officially, according to the fireman? Let's see what you've gone for. The correct answer is hair straighteners. I think they think it's candles to begin with. Doesn't Rachel let Phoebe think she started the fire? I don't know. You'll tell me. But it turned out it was hair irons or hair straighteners, as we would call them. 71.3% of you getting it right, including our long-term leaders now, Matt and Nikki, 163 in no change here. Unagi on 159, Dan on 157, Piper Bell 156, still tied with Valley on 156. So a super close quiz. Alexandra's request, can you get some wrong? It will happen, Alex. Keep going. Keep going. You just get them right. Number 29, who becomes Joey's new flatmate when Chandler moves in with Monica? Ross, Janine, Eddie, or Kip? Don't worry, Alexandra. We've got spot prizes all the way through, and people will start getting questions wrong. I promise you. That top 5 is going to change. Probably. Time is up. The correct answer here is Janine. Lots of you went for Eddie. No, you're way too early with Eddie. No. When Chandler moves in with Monica, it's Janine, played by Elle Macpherson, that comes in to live with him. 35.7% of you getting it right. And a slight change in the top 5. Matt and Nikki, they got it right, as did Unagi. So still that 4-point gap. Piper Bell in third, having a great quiz, 161. You're still tied with Alex. We can't separate you at the moment, apart from over who is fastest. And Dana comes into our top 5 for the first time, I believe. Well done to you, Dana. You're in the top 5 and just 9 points off the lead. Here comes the next question. What is Chandler's dad's drag name? Is it Eileen, 2 to left, Barbara, Seville, Roxanne, Paper Scissors, Helena, Handbasket? 4 of the greatest drag names you will ever hear. Aren't they great? Let's see what you go for. 52.1% of you getting this one right. The majority otherwise went for Barbara Seville, which is just the greatest name for a drag act ever, isn't it? Barbara Seville. Helena Handbasket is the correct answer. 52.1% getting it right. Matt and Nikki from Unagi, Piper Bell, Alex and Dana. Those are your top 5. Yes, Serena, we're not doing... Zoom is purely for cameras, okay? And we're going to pop over to it. The quiz is all on my quiz and the feed here, okay? So you can't actually play the quiz on Zoom as such. Hope that makes sense. Please use my quiz. Number 31. Who or what is Rosita? One of Phoebe's artworks, Chandler's first girlfriend, Joey's armchair, or Jack Geller's Porsche? Rosita, who is it? Share location. That's a great one. Share location for a drag act. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Any other drag acts? Drop them in the feed. 73.5% of you knowing that Rosita is Joey's much-loved armchair. Did that change anything? Not really. Matt and Nikki, can they be caught? 178. It's only a 4-point gap, but they're not getting much wrong at the moment. Same with Unagi. Hasn't got one wrong for ages. 174. Piper Bell 171. Alex 171. And Dana, having got into the top 5, is staying there. She is on 169. So the pressure is really on you guys because one incorrect answer and you could completely drop out the top 5. Here's your next question, number 32. For what special occasion did Rachel try and make a trifle? Was it Christmas, Ben's birthday, Thanksgiving, or Easter? You all remember the episode, but why was she making it? Right, let's see what you've gone for. The correct answer is Thanksgiving. You're far too clever. 89.4% of you getting it right. It was one of the great Thanksgiving episodes, if not one of the best episodes ever, where she actually put the beef and sauteed peas and gravy and stuff in the trifle. I'd still eat it. Great question for Matt and Nikki. I have a feeling they got a bonus there. 185 points. They've stretched to a 6-point lead, which could be important. One more than getting a correct answer, so that could pay off. Unagi 179, Piper Bell 177, Alex 176, and Dana 174. Really tight quiz. Let's try another one. Number 33. What is the name of Ursula's ex-fiance that Phoebe then dates? Eric, Clive, Clark, Edward. There he is, played by Sean Penn, who is just the best. Absolutely adore Sean Penn. What an actor. Right. Eric is the correct answer, and 65.7% of you getting it right. Some of you thought his name was Clive. No, I just thought it was funny sounding. Eric, 65.7%. Then Matt and Nikki still with that 6-point lead over Unagi. You need them to get one wrong, guys, to catch them up, or just get some speed bonuses, and then there's nothing they can do about it. Unagi then 184, Piper Bell 182, Alex 181, and Dana 179. It's proving difficult to separate these 5, but can anybody get in there? Let's try another question. Still lots of time to catch up and lots of points to be won. Here comes another question, number 34. What colour is the scarf that Gavin gives Rachel for her birthday? Green, red, yellow, or white? On the balcony? You know, if you go on the forums, and I've had to do these questions, a lot of people feel that she should have ended up with Gavin for whatever reason. I don't know. Not going to speculate. 58.8% of you getting it right. It is indeed green. And look at this. I've got a feeling there was either a speed bonus or Matt and Nikki got that wrong because we have a tie at the top. But Unagi is leading the way now because they got that faster, or possibly they got it right and Matt and Nikki didn't because we've got a tie. 190. Then it's 4 points back to Alex on 186, Piper Bell 182, Dana 179. So there you go. One question can change everything. And remember, we will have at least one more question with multiple answers as well. Here comes your next question. What is Emma's first word according to Rachel? Greedo, goober, gonzo, gleba. Greedo, goober, gonzo, gleba. What is Emma's first words? Chris nailing the speed bonuses and refusing to come last. Gleba is the correct answer. Greedo is shot by Han Solo in Star Wars. Goober is the mushroom-like thing in the Super Mario Brothers video games. And Gonzo is from The Muppets. Gleba is her first word, apparently, but it's not really a word, is it? And Unagi and Matt and Nikki both got that right. In fact, no change here. Alex still 4 points adrift. But in third place and in line for a prize as it stands, Piper Bell in 4th and Dana in 5th. Everybody here can still win, okay? Plenty of points to be had. 15 questions to go. Here's number 36. Besides Will and Ross, who was the third member of the I Hate Rachel Green Club in high school? Was it Chandler, the school principal, an exchange student from Thailand, or the janitor? There were only 3 members, but who was the third member? Depends if you watch which version you watch, Christian. But I agree, he did shoot first. It was indeed an exchange student from Thailand. 77.2% of you getting it right. And look at this, Matt and Nikki answered faster than Unagi. It's so important to answer fast with these top 2 now. Because if you both get it right, whoever answers fastest is going to go top. Matt and Nikki, 200 points, and Unagi, 200 points. Well done to the 2 of you, or the 3 of you, should I say. You have broken the 200 points mark after 36 questions. Alex on 196, Piper Bell on 193, and Dan on 190 into the top 5 again. Here comes your next question, number 37 out of 50. What is Ross and Monica's family newspaper called? Is it the Geller Gazette, the Geller Yella, the Geller Times, or the Geller Star? They do have a family newspaper because they're like that. But what's it called? Let's see if you know. Right, the correct answer here is the Geller Yella, and 76.9% of you getting this right. I've never seen a quiz that we've done online like this with such high percentages of correct answers. It really is very, very impressive. Speed bonus for Matt and Nikki. How important could that be? They get that one speed bonus and it's put them top clear on 206 from Unagi on 205. Alex in third, still with that 4-point gap, trying to catch up on 201. Piper Bell on 198. And who's that in fifth? It's Bula. Here he comes. Can he catch the leaders? Let's have a look at your next question. Number 38. Which classic arcade game did Phoebe buy Monica and Chandler as a belated wedding gift? Excuse me for getting that word wrong. Did she buy Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Frogger, or Ms. Pac-Man? So what classic arcade game did Phoebe buy Monica and Chandler as a belated wedding gift? She wrapped it, as you can see. The correct answer is Miss Pac-Man. Some of you went for Pac-Man. You jumped in a bit quick there. The correct answer is Miss Pac-Man. And it looks like Matt and Nikki got that wrong, as did Unagi, getting that wrong. And a new leader, Alex, jumps to the top. 206. You are tied with Matt and Nikki on 206, purely because you answered that one correctly and they got it wrong. Piper Bell in third by just 1 point. Unagi in fourth by just 1 point. Dana still there on 202. Couldn't be much closer, guys. Here's your next question. In the one with the lottery, which friend did not want to be part of the lottery pool? Monica, Ross, Rachel, or Chandler? Okay, Serena, I will tell you the code just to help you out, okay? 198960. It should work. 198960. That should get you in. Ross is the correct answer here. 68.3%. And good question for Matt and Nikki. They've gone back to the top of the tree with a bonus there. 211 from Alex on 211. Tied together. Unagi 1 point behind on 210. Piper Bell on 210. Dana on 207. Serena, hopefully you can get in. Once again, it's 198960. There's no reason it shouldn't work. As you can see, lots of people are playing, so you should be fine. Come and join us for the last few questions. Next question. Number 40. How many of Charlie's ex-boyfriends have won at least one Nobel Peace Prize? One Nobel Prize. One Nobel Prize. Glad to have you, Serena. Get a few points. Try not to come last. Good luck. You've only got 10 questions left. So how many of Charlie's ex-boyfriends have won at least one Nobel Prize? The correct answer here is 2. 57.7% getting that right. Where's Matt and Nikki gone? They must have got it wrong. Oh no, Alex leads the way on 216. Unagi 215. Piper Bell 215. Bula looking scary. Here he comes. He's on 213. Dana on 212. Matt's gone quiet. Oh my goodness. There are 10 questions remaining. Can Matt and Nikki get back into the top 5? They've been up there all this time, and after just that one question, they've dropped back. Oh, what a quiz. Here comes number 41. What is the special talent of Estelle's only other client, Al Zibuka? He swallows goldfish. He juggles chainsaws. He eats paper. He can guess your birthday. Do you remember? Played by E.J. Callahan, as you can see from the picture. What was his talent? The correct answer is C. He eats paper. 70.2% of you getting this one right. He does that, doesn't he, in the show? Alex, 224. Bonus there. Well done, you. Piper Bell, 221. Unagi, 220. Bula, 218. And Dana, 217. We've got a 7-point gap with just 9 questions to go. Matt and Nikki, I'm sure you're just on the edge of the top 5. You need someone to get one wrong. Just keep trying to rack up those bonuses. You could still get to the top. Remember, we're looking at spot prizes as well. 25th, 50th, 75th, 100th, 125th. Could be you. Number 42. Which friend tries and fails to teach Joey French? Is it Phoebe, Monica, Rachel, or Chandler? Phoebe, Monica, Rachel, or Chandler? Who tries to teach Joey French? Tout de la fruit. I've got a feeling this is going to be a high one. Indeed it is. 92.9% of you getting this one right. Yeah, that was one of the easier questions that I thought I'd drop in. Phoebe tries to teach him, and what a funny episode it is, where he just cannot seem to speak French. Even when she breaks it down and then he puts it all together, blah, 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 or whatever. Alex, 229 from Piper Bell on 226. Unagi, 225. Dana moving up a place on to 223. You are tied with Bula. Slightly ahead, though, because you answered quicker. So what have we got now? A 6-point spread over our top 5 on the screen. Could it be any closer? It's almost definitely, I feel, going to come down to the final question tonight. But keep racking up the points. Here's the next question. On what TV show did Joey make a disastrous appearance? Was it Celebrity Squares, Jeopardy, What's My Line, or Pyramid? Another great episode. What was the name of the show, though? Let's see what you've gone for. Pyramid is the correct answer. 45.9% of you getting that right. It was a made-up show, whereas Celebrity Squares, Jeopardy, and What's My Line, they're all real TV shows, albeit some of them don't exist anymore. So Pyramid was the correct answer. Has that done anything to our top 5? Not really. Alex, 234 with a 3-point lead over Piper Bell. Bula, 228. Dana, 228. Unagi, 225. As Awana said, could it be any more close? Well, yes, it could. I mean, in theory. But it's pretty damn close, isn't it? Here's your next question, number 44. What was the name of Ross and Chandler's college band? Were they called Chandros, Way No Way, Foregone Conclusion, or the Hooters? Another great episode, the flashback episodes when they're in, you know, the olden days, the 80s and early 90s or whatever it was. I just love those episodes. Well, it would have been 80s, wouldn't it? Of course it would. Way No Way is the correct answer here. 59.4% of you getting it right. Chandros, I just put their names together and made that up. Foregone Conclusion is the name of David Brent from The Office, Ricky Gervais's band in that show. And the Hooters, I just Googled ridiculous band names, and there is a band called the Hooters, which I thought sounded quite funny. But 59.4% getting it right. And look at the scores. Alex stretching out to a 5-point lead with Bula looking ominous on 236. Piper Bell on 236. Dana 233, Unagi 230. Boy, it's a close one. Here's number 45. What is the stage name of the stripper who performs at Phoebe's bachelorette party? Officer Good Body, Officer Hard Body, Officer Little Body, Officer Strong Body. They should all be officers, not office. Don't worry about it. What's the correct answer? Tap away. Good Body, Hard Body, Little Body, Strong Body. Played by Danny DeVito. The correct answer here is Officer Goodbody. Alex got it right, as did Bula. 246 then for Alex. Bula, 242. Piper Bell, 241. Dana, 238. And Unagi, 235. We've got 11 points separating our top 5 with 5 questions to go. There is one question in here that has multiple answers, and that could be the one that ends up separating this top 5. But it's Alex and Bula, the two guys that have won more quizzes than anybody else. Alex has won twice. Bula has won 3 times. Is it going to be one of them again, or is anybody going to catch them? Next question, number 46. Who ends up giving Phoebe away at her and Mike's wedding? Ross, Joey, Chandler, or Gunther? Who walks her down the aisle? We're getting towards the end of the seasons now, as you can see. Let's have a look at your answers. This is tense. Chandler is the correct answer here. 41.4% of you getting it right. Chandler walks Phoebe down the aisle. Alex, well, this is tightened up even more here. 251 for Alex, just a 2-point lead to Bula on 249. Piper Bell on 246. Dana on 243. And Unagi on 240. You're playing for spot prizes, remember, for 25th, 50th, 75th, 100th, and 125th. But boy, oh boy, what have we got? 4 questions remaining. It is super close. Here's your next question. Why does the adoption agency love the recommendation letter that Joey writes for Monica and Chandler? Because he tells them he's a movie star, he uses scented paper, they think a child wrote it, or he includes a signed photo. So the letter that he writes to the adoption agency, why do they love it? Easiest question of the night. 95.2% of you getting it right. Yeah, they just think a child wrote it. That's all it was. Doesn't get much easier than that for you guys, does it? Alex then with a 2-point lead over Bula, who leads Piper Bell by 3 points. Dana on 248, Unagi on 245. These 5 have been there for quite a while. Is anybody else going to get into the top 5 as we have our 3 final questions? One of them is a multiple answer question. Is it going to be Alex and Bula again, or can Piper Bell, Dana or Unagi, or one of you just outside the top 5 catch up? Here comes your next one, number 48. What does Joey buy as a housewarming gift for Monica and Chandler? A foosball table, a painting of him, pizza for life, or a chicken and duckling? Have you been watching the final episodes? What does Joey buy as a housewarming gift for Monica and Chandler? Your answers are in. Let's have a look and see what you went for. Chicken and duckling is the correct answer. It looks like Alex may have got that one wrong because Bula has gone into the lead on the 48th question. This guy knows everything, but he's only got a 2-point lead over Piper Bell. Alex now in third on 256, Dana 253, and Busini has left it late, but they've come into the top 5 on 250 and given themselves a chance of getting into the top 3. We've got 2 questions remaining and just 9 points separate our top 5. Okay, it all comes down to these final 2 questions. Here's your next question. Which character says the last ever line in the final episode? Monica, Joey, Chandler, or Rachel? Who says the last line? I have a feeling you knew that question was coming, right? Did some of you memorize it? Did you look it up beforehand? Did you look it up during the quiz, maybe? There's nothing wrong with that. Chandler, indeed. Anyway, don't worry about that. 58.9% of you getting it right. Bula, just a 1-point lead from Piper Bell. Alex on 261. Dana on 258. Dan comes back in. 9-point spread over the top 5. It's all going to come down to getting these final questions, this final question right, these final answers right, and a speed bonus, because your final question will have multiple answers. Multiple answers. Click away. There might be 3. There might be 4. Look carefully. Good luck, everybody. Your final question, number 50. What were the 4 categories in the contest? It's all relative. Sports and leisure, literature, ancient history, fears and pet peeves. Select 4. One of them is incorrect. This is your final question. Is this going to change our top 5? The correct answers are, it's all relative, 25.1% getting it right. Sports and leisure was the wrong answer. It wasn't included, 14.9%. Literature, 13.7%. Ancient history was correct. And fears and pet peeves was correct. All right, we're going to have a look at our overall top 10 and see how you did. Let's get rid of those. All right, here comes your top 10 then. Just a few more seconds. We're nearly there. I think you know who's won it. How ridiculous. Bula, my man. My days. He's done it by just 3 points. I mean, the guy is good, but he only ever wins by the tiniest margins. Bula, you are our friends champion. Congratulations. You win an extraordinary prize tonight. Well done, you. Well done to Piper Bell, whoever you might be. You are in second place tonight. You had 283 points and you were just 3 points off the first place. Unagi had a great quiz tonight as well. Again, we don't know who you are. You're going to have to let us know. You are on 275, and Dan, you just missed out. In fact, Busini and Dan just missed out on that third place simply by having Unagi answer quicker on that final question. So he's done it again, guys. Bula has done it again. This boy genuinely knows his stuff. Well done, Murchia. Fair play to you, mate. You left it late, but you've done incredibly well. I'll have a look at how many players in a minute, Addy, because we've got so much more to do yet. Rounding out your top 10 then, Giannina, well done, 270. Holly and Joanna, 267. Matt and Nikki, 267. Irina, 265. And Alex dropped away ever so slightly in the last few questions, 264. Let's ban him. I love it. I love it when someone's really good, because it just means that you've got something to aim for, right? There will be a night where I thought it might be tonight, but he knows his friends. There will be a night when we have a subject that he doesn't know. But there you go. Right. Couple of things. Take a picture. Make sure you've taken a nice picture of tonight. We're not going anywhere just yet because we've got a bit of fun to be had in the next few minutes. Where are we? George, Lord of the Rings and MCU. Definitely MCU. The MCU is coming up. That's going to be within a month, I promise you. Lord of the Rings, I haven't started working on yet, but I do want to do a Lord of the Rings quiz. I'm simply waiting on some Lord of the Rings prizes, mate, because I do like to give away prizes that go with the quiz. Okay. So Did you come 25th, 50th, 75th, 100th or 125th? If you did, please take a little picture of your screen and send it to me and tell me your details. Piper Bell and Bula, I think you know how to do this, but Piper Bell, can you please make sure that I have got your phone number and your details so that I know who you are so that we can arrange your gift as well. Lots of people have been asking for the Office, Sylvia. Maybe we could do an amalgamation of the US and the British one. I don't know. Any quizzes you want, just tell me. If I can do them, I will. I have said it before, though. If any of you want to write a quiz and give it a go, please do. We've got a couple of people that are writing quizzes at the moment. We've got, is it Juana? I think it is Juana's doing Eurovision, and Vlad is about to finish a history quiz. So we're going to be dropping those in at some point. But if anybody wants to write a quiz and give it a go, it's not easy, but please, if you want to do it, I'll give you some help if you want it. We'll do it. We'll do any subject you like. If you want to write a quiz, we will do it. Okay, well done to all of you for playing tonight. So make sure you take some pictures and get ready, because we're going to have a bit of a sing-song to finish the evening. MCU is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Charlie. So basically from when Iron Man came out and then all the Marvel movies on. Mihai, I'm with you. I would love to do an Office quiz. I won't lie to you. I've just literally yesterday finished watching every single episode again. And what I do is I start with the British one and then I do the American one and I do the whole lot. Dunder Mifflin, but I'll win. Right, guys, come on, get your cameras ready, because what we're going to do in a second, on this screen, we are going to put karaoke of the Rembrandts. I'll be there for you. And here's what we would like you to do. It's very simple. You can turn off my quiz now and get your phones and your laptops or your tablets or whatever ready, because we would love you to record yourselves. Now, not everybody likes singing. I totally get that. That's no problem. You can mime. You can dance. Can you at least do the... Is it 4 or 5? I don't know. I think it's 4. Anyway, at least do the claps. Just film yourself. Film yourself for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or for the whole thing. So look, while I'm talking now, get your cameras ready, please. Get your cameras ready. What we will do is just quickly go over and see if anyone's on Zoom. Hello, Zoom people. How are you doing? Is Jamie still there? How did Jamie do? Who won the Battle of the Bakers? Jamie's still there. Good evening. I'm waving, but you can't see me. But I promise you I am waving. And it's silly waving because you can't see me. But thank you for joining on Zoom tonight, guys. It's very, very kind of you to play along like this. Happy birthday to Jamie as well. Hopefully everybody on our Zoom has the baby. Adrian, how cute is your kid? Seriously. Oh my goodness, that is a cute child. Look at that. So sweet. All right, so please get your cameras and stuff ready. I want to see clapping and I want to see singing. If anybody wants to do a bit of dancing, sing along, just do whatever. It's a karaoke version, so there are no words apart from on the screen. It's just the music. All right. So please sing along. Please enjoy yourselves. And fingers crossed that this works, because I've no idea. So if you are ready, I'm going to turn this microphone on. And we are going to sing along. Get your cameras on and let's have a sing-song. How was that? Was that fun? I have no idea whether that worked or not. But look, if you've just enjoyed that and had a bit of fun singing and dancing and messing around, please get the video and send it. I'm praying somebody did it because I just did it. And I know that Addy did it. And I'm hoping a few more of you did it. Even if it's just a clip, try and throw all of those clips to me, please. And our man Addy is going to put them all together. I should stop the video up here. Addy's going to put them all together and... hopefully in the next day or two we will produce a music video. If you don't send any clips, then we won't. It will just be me singing along on my own, and that frankly is going nowhere. It's staying with me. All right, that was your quiz tonight. Thank you so much for supporting us. We will be back on Wednesday night with our general knowledge quiz. It's the Man Buddha to beat once again. We're all back to normal. I'm not entirely sure what quiz we're going to do next weekend. It could be the history quiz if Vlad is ready. But we'll announce that by Wednesday, I promise. So any quizzes you want, remember, if you want to write them, brilliant. If you want to suggest them, keep sending me ideas as well. Take your photos, guys. Send them in to us. I'll put an update onto the Facebook page within the next 30 minutes. All right, Adrian, I'm getting the message. I'll put a message in the next 30 minutes or so with the final scores, etc., etc. But as always, guys, thank you so much for playing along. Happy birthday once again to Jamie. Good night to all of our guys over on Zoom. I'm going to say goodbye to you. Night, 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 night. Good night. Nice to see you guys. Have a lovely, lovely evening, everybody, and thank you so much for playing. And as always, remember to stay at home.